Hey y'all, good afternoon. Today I am listening to Twista. Do y'all know who that is? Probably not. That's okay. That's what I'm going to tell you. I heard the other day I was watching Desus and Mero on the Viceland, and they were talking about something. I don't remember what it was, but then they said something about Twista, and they cracked a joke. I think it was something about they were talking about Chicago. I don't remember, but they were basically, I heard a little, kind of like a little smirky joke about Twista, and I was like, hey man, why are you throwing shade at Twista, you know? Because it seemed like that was the case. So then I went in and I started listening to the album because I knew I had it, and I said, what's the problem with this dude? Well, I don't see no problem. I think maybe what happened was he was a fad for a little while in the mainstream, but he's extremely legit, so I don't know why anybody would try to talk down on him. I mean, first of all, this dude was fast rapping before most of these other dudes. I mean, Busta Rhymes been around, you know, and this was just probably about the time, or maybe I'm not sure. Bone Thugs was around whenever he was first coming out. I know his album Kamikaze didn't come out until Bone Thugs was pretty much MIA. But he raps real fast, and that was before everybody else was trying to rap real fast all the time. So, one of the pioneers of fast rap, if you want to look at it that way. But he's been around, man. And, I mean, he has a lot of range, I think. Because, you know, he comes from Chicago, and that's, you know, going to come through. He's got some of that northern rap in there. But if you listen to his album, that thing is trill. It's trill before trill was trill. Okay? You listen to Kamikaze, like, okay, maybe back in the day when it came out, you might have had some preconceived notions or something like that. But throw on Kamikaze right now and tell me if it don't sound like a parking lot outside of a strip club. And where is that happening? In the South. Now, I don't know what they're doing up north all the time, but what I know is the South has the strip club game on lock. And this is definitely trunk music for the strip club. Okay? I mean, there's a lot of good people on his album. This was the first time we heard Jamie Foxx sing. The first time I heard him sing anyway. I didn't know he could sing. But he's on that Slow Jams with Kanye. That was a big hit. Probably the biggest hit he's had, I guess, as far as mainstream, you know. Because when you talk about mainstream, you got to think, did it include the girls? And so, yeah, it did. They loved it. And he probably was big off of that. But then there's other tracks, too, on there. The other track he's big for, too, is Overnight Celebrity. They played that on radio play for a while, and I'm sure the ladies like that. But he's got, I mean, he has a long track record, I think. He's been around since, I remember when I wouldn't say when I first got into hip-hop, but I would say when I really started, like, listening to stations. Because before, you know, I just piecemealed whatever I could get my hands on. But when I started listening to, like, hip-hop radio stations, you know, I was getting exposed to a lot of random stuff. But there was Do or Die and Twista. What is it? Po Pimpin'. That track was pretty iconic. And then you can fast forward and, you know, there's all kinds of places you might have found Twista back in the day. But where's he at, man? Come on. I don't know where he is, man. He's probably just like king of a bunch of other people's tracks or something. I don't know. I'm speculating. But, yeah. Kamikaze. Not the Eminem Kamikaze. You know, I know that Eminem album is fresh out right now. But this is a way back. Early 2000s. Kamikaze. All kinds of people, man. Had CeeLo, Anthony Hamilton. He had tracks with the Rockefeller Boys over there, Memphis Bleak and then Freeway. What was the other track he had there? Oh, yeah, Ludacris. He had tracks with Ludacris, and he had a track with R. Kelly. And I'm not going to really get into R. Kelly. I could, but I don't know. I got a lot of mixed feelings about old R. Kelly, and I think everybody should have some mixed feelings about R. Kelly, but I will tell you, he has this song with Twista called So Sexy. And I, to this day, still sing that song without thinking about it to my lady friends. And it goes hard. So, I mean, look, I don't sing it like all the time, but that little hook stays in my head a lot, you know? And I think it's, you know, overall the album's pretty good, but just be prepared, man. It's not like if you like conscious rap, this is the opposite of that. It's not like that. He, I don't know what his intention was, but like I said, I think that it probably is best served in the strip clubs and the dance clubs. That's what I think. And that's where I would want to hear it. Because when I listen to it when I listen to it right now, I really just wished I was at a gentleman's club. Because it's just, I really, you know, that's just, I don't know. That probably sounds a little crude, but it just, the music, man, it's the music, and just listen to it. It's good, but it's going to give you some visuals that you wish you had a little more visuals for. You know what I mean? A little eye candy. That'd be nice with some Twista. But I don't know. I probably should just end this before I get myself in trouble. Y'all have a good day.